Hi, welcome. In this video, I'd like to take a few minutes to talk about actually the person becoming the system. And this is where, at the relational level, one of the things that, how I get a kind of baseline assessment of a dog when I'm walking into a certain situation, person's home environment, I'm looking very clearly at the dog's reaction based on certain dynamics that I'm, being intentional about putting it into play, so I can get kind of an idea as to just the type of bridge that needs to be built between the dog and the owner. But one of those dynamics when I'm walking in is making sure that I'm thinking a certain way. And again, this is a developmental thing too. I say about over time, about controlling how you think and becoming the system, how all these different methods, relational methods, set that up. They promote that type of change in and through the person themselves. This is why you see how I'm promoting the method. People are, asserting influence certain ways. It's really to move the person's mind over. It's like a tachometer, moving that over. But then over time, your thinking starts to really develop. So again, when I'm walking into someone's home environment, I'm not thinking, emotion or look at how cute the dog is. My thinking is very leveled out. Okay, I'm thinking just, and then at the same time, I'm getting that owner to assert the script at a certain level, to see the reactions, to assess the reaction of the dog to within the parameters of what's reasonable. And so again, that gives me a baseline. So what do you want to tell people? When I take your dog and I'm thinking, a certain way, and you're looking at the reactions of how that dog's reacting to me, that's going to give you a pretty good kind of assessment as to what is really happening. So again, very important that people look at how this all sets up and how critical really is, how critical a person's thinking is. It plays a huge role. So when I'm when I'm in a situation, I understand these issues of control and how a dog's mind reacts to that. Again, they can be very deceiving because a dog can look very balanced at times, and the dog's only balanced because they're finding comfort. Okay, they're being fulfilled, but wrongly, and so they're holding power. So you have to be able to again have the ability to put all the cards on the table and see what's really happening, where you're really standing. And that's what this relational system's designed to do. It calls the bluff of the dog. But then, knowing, understanding, identifying where you're at, then that's when real change can happen. Because again, the saying goes, how do you know, how do you know how to get to where you need to go unless you know where you're really standing? And that's critical, when it comes to dogs. You really need to know where you're standing in the relationship first, in order to get to where you need to go to make meaningful change happen. So anyway, thanks for watching.